My race car has a steering wheel that is so messed up. It aged horribly and it makes the interior look totally ghetto. So I bought a new one to replace it with, and it would have been the easiest swap if it wasn't for these hex screws with a pin in the middle. I had no idea how I was gonna get it off, but I figured there had to be a way. So I went in my toolbox and picked up a hammer and nail, and I knew exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna break off the pin in the middle so that I could use a regular hex to remove the screw. Well, what I didn't plan on was bending the tab inward so much that not even a regular screwdriver would fit in the hole. And at this point, I'm like, damn, Daniel, what am I gonna do? Thinking quickly, I took to it a pick and pulled it back like foreskin until it lined up again with the hole. And then I made a couple calls until I was able to borrow a tool set that had exactly what I needed. I don't even know what they're called, but they're hex bits with a hollow center and they fit like a glove. So after taking off the 2 screws, the airbag was free to come off. And if you've never taken off an airbag before, you basically just have to pick at the clips carefully until they come off, obviously while the battery is disconnected. But after that, there's a large nut in the middle that needs to be loosened just enough to pull the steering wheel off the spline shaft. Then with the nut removed, the steering wheel could also be removed, and now the new one could be installed easy as that. Everything is reinstalled in the same order it was taken off until the new one is on there firm as concrete. Then later, with the battery reconnected, you can test it to see if everything works, and just like that, the interior looks and feels 10 years newer.